One? What's going on?
Welcome back to our next NBA2K25 courtside report. Today,
What up, YouTube? It's your boy Key, and we here with a video. Let's get into it. Come on, NBA 2K25 news. Oh shit, we've been waiting for it, bro. Best 2K player
joined by
here.
Zach
Waiting for the
Timmerman,
news. Let's
principal
see what's going
producer on
on.
NBA2K25, as well as Mark Little, my career developer. Zach, how you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
Now, there is so much to talk about for NBA2K25. This is where fans can live out their hoop dreams and build their legacy like never before. Before we get into my career,
my hoop
let's
dreams,
talk about the My Player Builder.
When you're building your My Player, you're not just building a legacy this year, you're also building a dynasty for your team. And we understand this is a very integral moment.
They got My Player?
Decision. And so we put a lot of time into ensuring that the various paths that we have in the builder are going to allow all walks of our gamers to be able to make the player that they want to make. To create your own, it's the builder where you just have so many options to change.
Hold on, okay. Now everybody knowing that I am like the best fucking builder. I make the best builds, bro. So let's see what
position, changing your size. You can articulate through every single one of your attributes and get to right where you want to go with.
Hold up. Alright, this is where we looking at shit now.
Builder, all while you can see the various perks that your players are eventually going to be equipped with. Ultimately, it's the builder where somebody who wants to mess around with the thousands of possibilities.
What the fuck just happened when he put that 3 up? Huh. Nah, bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Somebody who wants to mess around with the thousands of possibilities can eventually make the build that they want to. We also have our pro build making veterans that have been playing the game for a long time. They're probably going to want to jump in there as well. There's also another group that wants to jump in there to try to make a unique build that nobody else in the world has made.
This sounds really intriguing. One thing I loved about last year was community members submitting their builds and you guys implementing them into the game. Are those returning this year?
The community builds feature that we had last year, it was really exciting. It was really nice to grab the best build makers that we have out there, be able to have them put their build in the game. Ultimately,
fuck, where my phone at, bro? Oh, here it is. Alright, we're good.
people, when they would grab these builds, they felt like they could instantly compete and play with the best gamers out there. They'll be available season 2. We'll be dropping new ones each season with the intention of giving you access to the latest and greatest play styles that are out there.
A lot of new features coming with this new builder system, Zach. What else can you share about creating your My Player in 2K25?
In each of these builder paths, there's access to more information than we've ever given you before. You'll see which badges you qualify for. You'll see which takeovers you qualify for in our new takeover system. And you'll also be able to see which animations your player will qualify for. Ultimately, it's going to give you a really good feel for whether or not the player is going to move and react the way that you want to through the animation system.
Okay, the dribbling not that bad from what it looks like. Bro, I just hope there's no fucking delays on the dribbling this year,
through the
bro.
animation system.
I love all that, but I especially love the new takeover system.
Takeovers back in a new way this year. We have 70 takeovers and 14 special abilities. In the builder, you can see which takeovers you qualify.
Bro, why do you need 70 takeovers for, bro?
Once you get into My Career, you can swap your takeovers in and out. They all have attribute requirements that determine whether or not you're able to equip these takeovers. Once you get into the game, you're going to see your takeover meter. There's 5 levels to your takeover, and it's kind of like 5 levels of hotness. Once you hit level 5, the special ability turns on, and that allows you to kind of dominate the game for a short period of time.
Hey!
Okay, 70 takeovers. What are some of your favorites?
I think the one that I've been gravitating towards the most is barbecue chicken. If you're a hoop head, you know what that name means. It means you're about to put somebody in the post and turn them into a rag doll. It boosts throughout the levels of takeover. It boosts your post control, your shot close, and your strength. And then when the special ability turns on, it turns on deep post bag, which essentially allows you to completely dominate the post, again, for a short period of time, in shots, back downs, every post move you can think of. So it's a lot of fun for somebody who likes to play in the post.
What can you tell us about badges in 2K25?
This year we have 40 badges. They're a lot more all-encompassing than they have been in the past. Each one of them has a larger impact. And so we're really happy with the badge allotment that we have right now. We feel like we've hit every part of basketball that's important.
They put red in there. I ain't never seen no red. Before, it just used to be bang, 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 bang. Now they got niggas with red badges now. versatile visionary. Okay, shifty shooter. I'm not sure what that is. Set shot. Alright, that's probably like Clan War. On ball menace. Back good to see on ball like a menace badge again. Mini marksman, limitless range. Lightning launch. Once attribute speeds up launches when attacking from the perimeter. Oh, that's like a guard badge. Interceptor. Oh my god, interceptor when I read, it's gonna be lethal on my lock. Ankle assassin, challenger, deadeye glove.
I feel like we've hit every part of basketball that's important, and ultimately we're accentuating everybody's play style for these badges.
One other thing I want to talk about is badge progression.
Badge progression is basically
Who
how often
is this nigga, bro?
One other thing I want to talk about
this
is
nigga?
badge
Who is
progression.
this
Badge
nigga, bro?
progression
I've
is
never
basically
seen
how
that.
often are you using your badge. The more often you use the badge, the faster it's going to progress. Ultimately, though, if you don't use your badge this year, you won't regress, which I'm sure our fans are pretty happy about.
So it sounds like badges are completely reworked this year in 2K25.
Yeah, so this year we introduced a new level of badge called Legend. It's a level above Hall of Fame. It's pretty difficult to get. You have to raise your attributes pretty high. But ultimately, you know, it really allows you to dominate in that
It's
area
hard to
of the game.
get, nigga.
Zach,
Niggas about
I'm
to have
excited.
that
Can't wait to get my
badge
hands
first.
on the builder. Thanks for all the new details. And for all of you, stay connected to the NBA 2K25 Courtside Report, where you can learn all about the new My Player Builder. Now we know about all the new exciting features in the My Player Builder, but it's time to learn about My Career. I'm joined by Mark Little. Let's jump right in. What's new in My Career for NBA 2K25?
Mr. Little, we don't care
My career
about...
in NBA 2K25 is all about building the greatest dynasty in NBA history. You're my player this year, growing up outside of Chicago, and like his idol, Michael Jordan, he wants to build a dynasty that lasts throughout the ages. You can learn about your my player's history and his path
they actually
to the
put
NBA
like
through an optional
they actually put like
flashback story
stories
called The
in
Art
this
of the
bitch
Dynasty,
back
which you
again.
get to relive 4 of his most iconic games in his pre-NBA career, including a high school state championship, a FIBA U19 World Cup, and even an open run with some NBA players where one of the players is not so happy and he got invited. And all these games are available for you to play right away. You can play them at any point in your career, but if you really want to just jump right into your NBA career and start building your dynasty, you can do that too.
So let's talk about creating your own dynasty in My Career.
Last year, we introduced the GOAT ranking system. And in that, you're able to see your My Player rise up through the rankings and ultimately become the GOAT. This year, we're adding a dynasty rankings, which is more about your team's
The game still needs to have certain work put in with certain, there's always some type of flaw in the park, we always knew that, all right? But one thing I've always seen that stuck out, bro, was people's stamina. Especially like the first 2 or 3 months of the game when it's out, bro, when a lot of people, like, put, like in Chris Moo's famous words, like a lot of the noobs and stuff like that, that don't really like put certain focus on.
I made over 6 figures trading without even looking at the charts.
Yo,
without spending hours glued to the screen and without relying on someone
on upgrading the attributes, bro. For example, okay, like the demigods. Like, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I think going on forward, bro, especially with 2K, bro, I'm probably retiring like the point guard. Yeah, I always been a point guard. I never been a shooting guard, like a point guard build, and going straight over to like the wet bananas type of player build, bro. Because if you guys seen it from last year's even 2K24, I've had massive amounts of success just playing with the demigod like character, you know what I'm saying, that has wet bananas type of, you know what I'm saying, player type of style, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, can you only imagine the people that make demigods the day one of the game? And they have 85 stamina off the rip, even though we know that like the attributes ain't gonna be all the way up there with like the shooting. That means that all they're gonna have to do is just rim run the day one of the game. Now, I don't know
if they bring like demigods, bro.
2K, this is a
Oh my god, oh my god.
right
I don't even want to talk about it
at all. Now I could be overthinking it. Maybe the stamina maybe really never made a difference like that in the game in the first place, and which is probably not even true because bro, stamina. But I ain't gonna lie, I don't like that. What is y'all's take on that?
So you can get to a 99 overall stamina. And the good news is it doesn't matter if you get 3 stars on any of the workouts. As long as you do the workouts, you can increase your stamina by +8 each week. And once you get to 99 stamina and you do all 12 workouts in the gym, then your stamina is permanent at 99. You're going to get a badge that unlocks for all of your
I'm
builds.
ready. I'm just
And
ready
obviously,
to
I wonder
hoop.
how hard that's going to be to do those challenges. You do those challenges in drills, you get a 99 stamina, and you don't even got to worry about doing any type of training for the stamina.
Unlocks all the body types in the game, so you can freely switch between all the different body types. Here's a screenshot of the builder. It looks like it's going to be very restrictive again, because last year was one of the worst builders in the game. There were people that made tall players. They made 6'8" players that didn't have a dunk rating, because the dunk rating was so expensive that if you did that, you wouldn't have defense, or you'd be missing this, missing that. You can see here on this screenshot, this is a 98 overall. They put their dribbling all the way up. They have no defense. Their defense is in the 70s, and it's at 98 overall. And don't forget, we have a new rating, the agility rating, that actually matters. So that's going to complicate things even more.
Honestly, the build
To me, it doesn't look like the
system,
build is going to be very good. That's my first impression looking at this.
Damn,
But
defense really got their own
I
thing.
can agree too. I don't see anything that's different from this build other than they took out the stamina and they added in agility. Like, it just doesn't look like it's it, bro. The build, at least. I'm not saying the game, but like the actual like player builder. Like why can't they just copy the same build that they was using for 2K19, 20, or even like 2K16 or whatever? Like, bro, you don't even listen to the damn community. 2K, Ronald and Mike Wayne, bro.
Fool around, maybe you can figure out how to make it work. But
like, you know it's bad when you have Chris Smooth, the day one of My Career News, talking about a player builder. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, y'all know you don't even listen to the community.
In my opinion. There is one great improvement about the builder, though.
What is it?
This year, the builder is going to tell you which animations you unlock. And when you go to
is this the My Career? This is the first 2K gameplay right here.
The build, you can actually equip the different animations.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I might just make the same build to be real with you.
Try to like take notes from NBA
like my
Live,
score
bro?
that I be using.
This looks very similar to NBA Live 19 or whatever the last live was before it got canceled.
And when you go
now, we haven't played the game, and obviously the game can play way different than what we're seeing. And most of the time, to be also fair, most of the people that play the 2K when they provide like the gameplay footage, like even right here, they're usually like, you know what I'm saying, like not good at the game, which I don't even know why people have somebody that, like, they need to have people like Ticino or somebody that knows how to dribble properly in these types of games. In my career,
this is the mark of a fighter. A rich, full-flavored lager with a crisp.
Career especially doing these types of example breakdowns, but
you can actually equip the different.
Now, even though I did say that this is like NBA Live type of animation right here, it isn't bad. Now, we got to see how the game plays. I'm not going to sit here and just, no, 2K, y'all thought y'all was going to get a good rant. Stop it. We need to see, obviously, the gameplay first, but I'm not actually, like, you know, annoyed or nothing of how this animation looks. I do like that little in and out, little tween, and they kind of hezzy to the left a little bit. I like the defense a little bit.
Actually equip the different animations to try it out. They also have a practice mode where there's no teammates or anything. You can just shoot. You can actually make your jump shot and practice your
it wasn't even on 1080p the whole time
as well. So that is actually a great feature to fully test the build before you get going. There's a new takeover system. There's 70 plus takeovers in the game.
I know I can't be the only one.
I'm getting bucket.
Did 2K put something in here called barbecue chicken? Like, bro, this gotta be borderline racist, bro. Obviously, it's jokes. But, bro, y'all might as well just call it fried chicken and watermelon, bro. Y'all was right there. Bro, what? Barbecue chicken for a takeover, bro? What were y'all thinking with this name?
What's Lost Art
chicken?
and
Yo,
Break?
Nah, I gotta stand up for a second, bro.
Igniter.
Yeah. Barbecue chicken for a takeover name? Like, what hungry ass motherfucker was making this shit, bro? You had to be all types of
bro,
hungry.
they did that for Big Shaq.
Bro. Barbecue chicken for a takeover, bro. What you gonna have a picture of?
They
some
gonna explain
nice
it
barbecue
too.
chicken? Like, what type of
when
barbecue
I was reacting to
chicken
that bit,
about?
they said that's
you know
like
what I'm saying? Some soul food type of barbecue chicken, or just some random.
That's like
I
the
guess
post takeover.
Oven fried type of barbecue chicken, or not fried oven. You can't oven fry, or can you?
3 plus
Whatever,
post
bro, but,
control,
yo, this is
2
crazy
plus
as hell,
shrink,
2K.
close shot.
This is crazy as hell. What's next? Y'all gonna might as well just call a takeover fried chicken and watermelon next, bro. Seriously, what the hell? Barbecue
Yo,
chicken
this
takeover?
nigga, like, why are you thinking like that?
There's gotta be some type of comp.
And it levels up different. They have different levels, level 1, level 2, level 3. When you get to level 5, not only do your ratings go up in that category, but you get a special ability that lets you dominate in that category.
Okay.
They specifically talk about barbecue chicken, letting you dominate in the post with different moves. And there's a new badge tier, the legendary badge. It comes above the Hall of Fame badge. And now for my career mode, they switch from the GOAT system to the dynasty system. So it's all about getting points as a dynasty. It's your team's success, and they're going to have rankings. They have the top so many dynasties in NBA history, and of course the target is Michael Jordan's Bulls. You're trying to get your team's dynasty to have more points than his.
Damn.
The story is set in Chicago. That's where you grew up. And of course, Jordan was your idol.
Oh, hold on. They got some new
Chicago, that's where you
hairstyle?
grew up. And of course, Jordan.
Okay, see, we have a spotty of a new hairstyle. How y'all feel about this? I ain't gonna lie. This kind of right here, this design right here is kind of cold. I used to be into them little designs when I was in school and shit. Like, shit, honestly, on and off, like 6th grade. No.
I ain't never had it. The
7th
only
grade,
design I
I
had
had
was
to get
the
my
part
haircut. I was being bad and
straight
shit.
down like Nas.
From, you know,
Nas
big ass
part. That's
hair,
the only
fro
one I
braids and
had.
shit, and I had to cut it down. I used to have like the star designs. I used to have like the double line in the hair. Then I had the star design again in like 11th grade, I think. But I mean, shit, they better have some more hairstyles here, but they be
Nah,
slacking.
some niggas used to bust out the Nike sign. Ain't Nike sign.
We got a new
different.
hairstyle spotting right there.
like
I
the
guess that's a
Nike
good
sign.
thing.
They do have some
And then you heard Smooth, everything is taking place in Chicago for this storyline.
flashback games that you can play in.
One
You
nigga
get to
put out
play
a
in
Jordan
high school,
sign.
You get to play in a FIBA tournament.
He was
game,
reeking.
And then you also get to play
Hey, yo.
in a game with NBA players.
Oh, so you can play in a Team USA game in my career. I ain't gonna lie, I like that. Now,
That's
will you be
fire.
able to actually play with the actual players?
Dang,
that
look
are
at
playing
the
Team
court,
USA
like-
today, or
There's a lot of info that got released today. There is a full blog that goes over everything in even more detail. So I'm going to leave a link to that in the description and also in the comments
I
section.
hope there's a
once
barrier.
it's available.
That's what I hope
Possible
there
this
is
video
in
could
this
go
shit.
live
It
before
look
that.
like there's no barrier. But I hope there is. Like on the out of bounds and shit.
Before that happens. But once it's up, it'll be there so you can read everything. You don't want to miss anything. A lot of good info was released. Let me know what you think in the comments section.
all right, is that it? My man Smooth. Very, very good breakdown of this mock career. Now we got, I said, promise 2-in-1 video. Here we go. We got the man Joe Knows. We'll put it on a, you know what I'm saying, a fast speed and everything like that. I guess he's going to be sitting up here explaining the mock career player build a lot more in-depthly. How are y'all, by the way, before we start? How are y'all feeling about the game so far? I'm not going to sit up there and just be like, oh, man, this is going to be potentially the best 2K. They have me sold, man. Everybody should just go ahead and pre-order right now. No, I would not pre-order the game whatsoever right now until you find some more gameplay. But at the same time, I heard some things that I like so far, and I've seen and heard some things that I do not like. So it's really 50-50 to be honest. Let's hear about this. Maybe you can change my mind.
My Player Builder is officially here. A brand new attribute system, a brand new badge system, including a new tier of badges called Legend Badges. We have all 40 badges available in NBA2K25, and we have the brand new Takeover system with 72 takeovers and 14 takeover abilities. This is the video you've been waiting for. Let's get into it. All right, I'm not gonna waste any time. Drop a like on the video. This is the first screenshot we have seen of the NBA 2K25 My Player Builder. Looks very similar to last year. First things that stand out to me, as you can see, rebounding is in its own category. That's purple. It's separated from the red from the defensive category. It looks like all the attribute categories are the same, except stamina has been removed and agility has replaced acceleration. Will that be any different? We'll have to see. The next thing that stands out is over here on the right side. There are red badges, as you can see.
This 2K, there was like a way to like, I'm gonna make it quick. There was a way to like, with your height, like, if you didn't want rebounding, you could still put it down. But I think with this one, if you tall, that shit gonna make your like, that's gonna go towards the attribute and shit, and your weight too gonna go towards your speed.
There are bronze, silver, gold, HOF, and now red badges. And in the report, as we're gonna read through, we're gonna dive into the information. From what I'm seeing, those red badges are called Legend Badges. This is very interesting. A lot of things to look at, a lot of things to decipher from this picture. I'm going to start to get into some text that we see in the courtside report, that gives us a little bit more information. So in the courtside report, the first thing that I see that is very interesting is the attribute refresh, all right? They refreshed attributes according to this. They say in NBA 2K25, we refreshed a handful of physical attributes as well as how you earn stamina. There are now 5 physical attributes in the My Player Builder: speed with ball, which is in the playmaking category, speed, agility, strength, and vertical. Now they go on to talk about stamina. Stamina is now earned through Gatorade gym workouts. Each My Player starts off with an 85 stamina, so you don't need to put up the stamina attribute anymore. Now it says doing a workout adds 2 stamina attribute points regardless of your workout result, and you can do 4 workouts each week. So that's going to be 8 stamina, so you start 85, plus 8, you're up to a 93, so within 2 weeks you'll have 99 stamina according to this. And they go on to say,
damn, bro. Now, we already heard the breakdown by Smooth, but the way Joe Knows just broke it down in, like, actuality, everybody just gonna have 99 stamina in the first 2 weeks of the game. I mean, is that realistic? To me, I'm not a fan of that, bro. I'm, like, all about, like, certain players should work for it, and then other players, whatever type of play style or player build that they make, determines like how high up their stamina is to start out with.
Yeah, you could do it like that too.
I mean, shit, it's just, to me, it's on the outside looking in, it's like basically being like, hey guys, we're gonna just take this out, but we're gonna give y'all like a free, basically 99 badge, like for everybody.
Once any of your My Players reaches 99 stamina attribute rating, it is permanent. As an added bonus of hitting the gym, you get at least 3 stars on all 4 weekly workouts. You'll receive a temporary turbo meter boost and unlock a body type for your My Player. Once you have done all 12 unique workouts in the Gatorade gym, you will unlock Workout Warrior, which gives you 99 stamina, a permanent turbo boost, and you unlock all body types or new and existing saves, meaning all your builds for the rest of the year, you will have all your body types available, which is a small thing, but for someone like me, thank God, because man, the amount of time I spent doing drills to try to unlock body types to represent NBA players on different builds and stuff, it's a beautiful thing. I don't know if y'all care about that. But
I just caught on to what he was saying. Like, he's basically talking about, like, okay, so pause. Like, if he's talking about a certain player that has like a lot more bulkier muscles or just like has a lot, it was skinny type of like player build. Like, I don't really care to have like a jacked up player and stuff like that. But no, he definitely has a point. You shouldn't be limited to what, at the end of the day, it's a video game. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's not affecting like the actual like stat line or like the skill I meant to say of a player, let them choose any type of body type, man. You know what I'm saying? Whether they want to have a player jacked up or they want
babbling a little bit too much, Flight.
The one
damn, bro, ad.
Here is this bad boy. It's called the God Particle. The only thing that you really have.
Sorry.
And I also have all 4 first step. Movement, off-ball launches, and off-ball cuts are determined by a new attribute called agility. Interesting. So in 25, according to this, we will have to see how fast your first
I fuck
step
with
is
that
with
because
the
niggas
ball
gonna have to have high agility to decks now.
attribute. Your defensive lateral movement, off-ball launches, and off-ball cuts is determined by agility. If we come back to this builder screen, something that we see over here, lightning launch badge. That's what this red badge is here. Speeds up launches when attacking from the perimeter. So speed with ball is going to determine your first step with the ball. And I'm assuming, obviously, lightning launch, it sounds like, is also going to be a factor into that as well. Now, we do have more on badges. Let's jump into that. And I also have all 40 badges that I'm going to show you, and we'll go through every single badge in the game. There are 40 skill badges in NBA 2K25, similar to Takeovers. We'll get into Takeovers in just a second, but I wanted to touch on badges first. Each badge has unique attribute requirements. When you're building your My Player, you'll be able to see which badges you have the potential to unlock. These 40 badges are split across 2 tiers determined by your My Player's height. My Player badges are progressed by activating each badge in games. This means badges that you use the most will be earned more quickly, matching your playstyle on the court. This progression can only increase. No more badge regression.
Yeah, which we already heard.
This progression can only increase and does not drop even if you don't fire a badge off. Beautiful. I love hearing that. I don't know how y'all feel, but I did not like the badge regression.
Nobody did.
I don't really care for it because like nice niggas gonna keep all their badges.
But are more difficult to progress.
But I know that shit's
annoying. You can also work on your badges in the team practice facility. Here's a full list of new and changed badges in NBA 2K25. All 40 badges available on NBA 2K25. Inside scoring, same ones from last year: Aerial Wizard, Float Game, Hook Specialist, and then now they have a Layup Mix Master. Improves a player's ability to finish fancy or acrobatic layups successfully, so it looks like a combination of a couple layup badges. They got Paint Prodigy. Improves a player's ability to quickly and efficiently score while
bro, hopefully
in the paint.
That layup shit they had, I don't know where it is, but that layup shit, hopefully that shit not broken, bro.
Finisher improves a player's ability to battle through.
Look at this new one right here. They got lightning launch. Speeds up launches when attacking from the perimeter.
Contact and convert contact layups. Post fade phenom from last year. Post powerhouse. strengthens a player's ability at backing down
Bless my
defenders and
boy.
moving them with drop steps. So it's a combination of back down Punisher and drop stepper. Post up Poet raises the chances of faking or getting by a defender as well as scoring when performing post moves. Another combination of post badges, it sounds like. Posterizer and Rise Up. Outside scoring. Ones from last year, Deadeye, Limitless Range. A new one, Mini Marksman, elevates the likelihood of making shots over taller defenders. Set Shot Specialist boosts chances of knocking down standstill jump shots. Shifty Shooter improves the player's ability to successfully make off the dribble high difficulty jump shots. Moving on to rebounding, Box Out Beast, Rebound Chaser, we know about those. Playmaking, a new one, Angle Assassin, increases the ability to break down the defender or cross them up. Sounds like a combination of like tight handles and ankle breaker badge all into one. You got Bailout, Break Starter, Dimer, handles for days, we know about those. Lightning Launch, speeds up launches when attacking from the perimeter. Sounds like kind of like a quick first step. Strong Handle, reduces the likelihood of being bothered by defenders when dribbling. Unpluckable, versatile,
But they
visionary,
buffed it.
improves the player's
Now it's
ability
not
to
all over
thread
the court,
and
it's
fit
just
tight
at the
passes,
perimeter.
including alley-oops, quickly and on time. Combination of a couple passing badges from last year. Defense, Challenger, Glove. A new one, High Flying Denier. Boosts the speed and leaping ability of a defensive player in anticipation of a block attempt. Sounds like a bit of a chase down artist type of badge. And
What badge?
a new one, High Flying Denier. Boosts the speed and leaping ability of a defensive player in anticipation of a block attempt. Sounds like a bit of a chase down artist type of badge. And Movable Enforcer, Interceptor, Off-Ball Pest, On-Ball Menace, pounds and bodies up while defending on the perimeter. Paint Patroller increases a player's ability to block or contest shots at the rim. Pick Dodger, post lockdown. General offense, we got Brick Wall and Slippery Off Ball. And last but not least, all around, you got Pogo Stick. Pogo Stick this year allows players to quickly recover and go back up for another jump upon landing. This could be after a rebound, block attempt, or even
they I didn't even peep that. Look at, they got the inside scoring badges right here, then outside scoring badges, playmaking badges, all in one. Defense all in one. Defense badges. Okay. Fuck with these. Fuck with those. Check out these shooting badges. A mini marksman elevates the likelihood of making shots over a taller defender. Niggas need Shifty Shooter, I ain't gonna lie. That's like Agent 3. Shifty Shooter gonna be that badge, bro.
shot. Interesting. These are all 40 badges on NBA2K25. You're going to look at the screen more in depth. You can pause the video. Otherwise, we're going to get back to some more info. To all my builder heads, this might be the most important thing we've seen in this video so far.
Cat breakers. What is
Last
this?
but not least, we'll go back to a couple of other things. I think this is more important, though. Last but not least, we are excited to introduce cat breakers to 2K25. We saw community feedback that players wanted a way to not only increase attribute ratings above their max potential caps set at build creation, but also have those ratings contribute towards animation, badge, and takeover attribute requirements. That's exactly what cat breakers do. For example, let's say your ball handle is maxed at 85. You can apply 2 cat breakers to play with an 87 ball handle rating, and also unlock access to any animations, badges, and takeovers that require an 87 ball handle. There are a few restrictions to ensure a balanced gameplay experience. Each attribute can be increased at a maximum of +5 above its cap. You can use a cat breaker on an attribute up to its max potential rating allowed by your build's height, weight, and wingspan, which is shown in the My Player Builder while allocating your attribute potential. You must progress an attribute to its max potential rating before applying the cat breaker. There are a total of 15 cat breakers available to earn through rep rewards, more on rep affiliations, and the city in a few weeks. This is very important to everyone that is deep in that builder like me. So you can go +5 above the cap of an attribute, but you can use a cap breaker on an attribute up to its max potential rating allowed by your build's height, weight, and wingspan. So if the max three-pointer available, let's say at your 6'8 build, is a 90, let's just say, I have no idea. Let's just say it's a 90. You cannot max that out in your build in the builder and then add the cat breakers to get a 95.3. If you max it at 85, you can then use your cat breakers to push it to that 90 that you could have put when you were creating your build.
Got you. Okay.
I know it sounds a little confusing, but if you follow me, that's going to be really important in terms of making the absolute best build possible at that height. That's going to be really, really important in terms of.
What's up, guys? It's Lex from Los Angeles Recording School. Come check out some of the studios and gear that our students get to work with here on campus.
In terms of creating some of the glitchiest, best, most effective builds at each height. That's going to be really, really fun. This might be the most important thing that we've read so far on this courtside report. Okay, to go along with the cap breakers, we also have badge elevators. New in NBA 2K25, badge elevators can permanently boost an individual badge of your choice up to 3 levels within its max potential. For example, if your badge is currently at bronze, but has a max potential of legend, that's why I was saying in the intro, remember? I was talking about how that red tier badge is called legend. This is why, because I was reading this. Has a max potential of legend, it can immediately be boosted up to 3 levels from bronze to silver to gold to Hall of Fame. These will be available to unlock throughout the year from season level rewards, so seasons are back, obviously confirmed just by that. Badge elevators earned in seasons 1 to 4 can boost your badges up to 2 levels, and those earned in seasons 5 through 8 can boost your badges up to 3 levels. So this is the first look at the takeover screen. As you can see, there's a ton of takeovers here.
It's just shit like class right now, bro.
Attacking, barbecue chicken, block party, board beast, break, igniter, brute, bucket. You see, there's levels to the takeover that we're about to talk about in just a second in the courtside report.
They got so many random
this is also something I
This
really
nigga
like
talk
down
like a
here.
professor,
Temporary
bro.
attribute boost. So it shows how much each attribute will be boosted at each level of takeover. So if you're level 1, you're getting a +2 to your close shot and your post control. And as you can see, as you get up to level 5 being the highest level of takeover you can achieve on NBA 2K25, you're getting +7 to 3 different categories. And then it shows what the boosted rating would be. It also talks about what takeover ability you're going to get. And with barbecue chicken takeover, you're going to get the takeover ability of deep post bag, which makes it easier to beat defenders with post backdowns, moves, fakes, and shots. And then also over here on the left, what is a takeover? It says your on-court performance increases your takeover meter. Attribute boosts are applied at each level of the meter. At level 5, the takeover ability will turn on, which makes me think you don't get to pop your takeover whenever you want. It sounds like once your takeover gets filled, like you said, it will turn on. It doesn't say automatically, but I feel like the wording right there kind of tells us it will turn on automatically. We'll have to wait and see. But I think that kind of makes more sense in terms of realism, right? It's like if you're watching Kobe Bryant playing, he's going crazy in the 3rd quarter. He doesn't tell his teammates, hey guys, don't worry, I'm going to wait till the 4th quarter to pop my takeover and then I'm going to win us the game. Like, it's like if he's going crazy in the 3rd, it's like he's in takeover right then and there. It's going to, you know what I mean? It's going to pop automatically, if that kind of makes sense. I know it's video game versus real life, but y'all get what I'm saying. Let's get into the courtside report to break down a little bit of info about the new takeover system. Takeovers, let's get into it. NBA 2K25 introduces a brand new takeover system with 72 takeovers and 14 takeover abilities. So obviously, depending on which takeover you choose, that's going to determine what takeover ability you get, judging by the last screenshot that we saw.
Do I care about
multiple
takeovers?
Takeovers will have the same takeover ability each by activating its previous level in 30 different games. Takeover level unlocks do carry over between saves. Each takeover has attribute requirements, and you'll be able to see which takeovers you have the potential to unlock within the My Player Builder, as well as how each one's associated boost will impact your attributes. You can change your takeover at any time between games, selecting from any that you meet the attribute requirements for. So you can change your takeover, obviously not mid-game, in between games. A personal favorite of visual concepts is the barbecue chicken takeover. Hoop heads know that barbecue chicken means you're about to cook your defender and serve up a highlight. As your takeover meter rises, your post-game becomes stronger. The takeover ability it comes with is deep post bag, which temporarily and greatly enhances all things post, from backdowns to post moves and post shots. They just love post scorers, don't they? Every year post scorers.
That's why that made me one.
Badge perks. There are 3 new badge perks that can modify progression of individual badges. Each perk has 2 slots available to unlock, one for tier 1 badges and another for tier 2 badges. Max +1. Boost a badge 1 level above its max potential. You must progress a badge to its max potential before equipping this perk. These are unlocked at level 15. Tier 2 badge, and level 30 Tier 1 badge in each season. At the end of the season, your badges equipped with max +1 will revert to their original level. Participation. Badges equipped with this perk will earn a flat base amount of progression each game, regardless of how many times they are activated. So you can progress a badge. You can upgrade a badge and boost that progression without even having to pop it. Synergy. Badges equipped with this perk will receive progression when your teammates earn progression using the same badge. So your teammates can help you out with a little badge around there. Participation, synergy, and overdrive returning from 2K24 are earned through rotating season rewards. Performance multipliers. Maximize your badges in NBA 2K25 by taking advantage of performance multipliers. These in-game boosts can take...
The truth is, behind closed doors, he became my secret sin at age 10. And for the next 17 years of my life...
Can take your game to another level, but you'll need to earn them separately via quests. There are 3 performance multipliers in total up for the challenge: grade A student, winner's circle. As you compete in different game modes, you'll experience different versions of a performance multiplier based on the format. We have these in 2K24. They help you get your badges faster. They're going to be back. So all things considered, I think that's good. We don't want the badge grind to be super duper tedious. Like, that's not why any of us play 2K. Okay, so that is all the info we got on the builder. Now we've got some info on the My Career side of it, which does tie into the builder and into your My Player and all that. So let's start to get into some My Career. Once you've built your MP, it's time to start your My Career. And NBA2K25's My Career centers around constructing the greatest dynasty in NBA history, challenging you to surpass Michael Jordan Chicago Bulls, the 80 Showtime Lakers, the Big Three Celtics starring Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, and Robert Parrish, and the dynamic duo of Kobe and Shaq, the high-powered Golden State Warriors featuring Steph Curry and Kevin Durant, and so on. Part of a dynasty. At the start of your My Career, you can experience MP's backstory by playing through Flash Backstory called Heart of a Dynasty, where you'll relive the 4 most pivotal games from your path to the NBA. These include a Club League Showcase game, your high school championship game, the FIBA U19 World Cup, and an open run with NBA players, where one of those players isn't too happy MP got an invite. Completing these games unlocks the My Points Accelerator, which increases your My Points progression by 5% to help you unlock new attribute upgrades more quickly. You can also choose to skip the backstory and complete it later while progressing through your NBA career. The GOAT ranking system returns to track your ascent through the ranks of NBA legends, but we've added a dynasty component on top of that, where the focus is less on your individual accomplishments and more on as you make deep playoff runs.
It's like the same thing Smooth was explaining about too.
Slightly different, but
yo, you know what they should do? Like, let's say you create a player, right? And the nigga, like, your player is not like let's say like in your high school senior game, like you don't do good, right? They still gonna be like, okay, we see potential in you, join the showcase. And then if you don't perform good at the showcase, and then you can't like get your player better, like whatever, like it gotta stay at that attribute level until like you get better with that player. They should do something like that. And if your player ass, nigga, you gotta make a whole new player for real. He not league worthy, and the whole shit is about getting to the league and getting better. That's how I do it for real.
And the last thing in this course side report, they talk about improved key games. Key games are back, and we're really excited about the improvements we've made to this feature. And at the end of this paragraph, they start to talk about dynasty badges. And for those of you interested in the dynasty badges, this is going to be the screen right here. Now, this isn't really my cup of tea. I'm not really a big My Career player. I'm more of the My Player builder and taking the players to the park and the pro-am and all that.
Yeah.
Actually, nah, because niggas just want to hoop in the park. They don't want to have to grind their player in My Career.
Last but not least, we got our
bro, it's 2024, y'all. Like, and even like for like NCAA, I don't even know how like some people like just all the time, like every day, you just play the CPU. I just personally can't. You know what I'm saying? Like from that, or just like the regular dynasty modes and stuff like that. From just like anything 2K. So like same thing with like every year with 2K. Don't expect me to like be diving way too deep into the My Career mode in particular. Probably like what 4 or 5 like My Career mode like video episodes, but for the most part all the stuff is like straight from the park.
We don't want to spoil them all.
Honestly, you could do that. Honestly, still that idea I had. You can still get your attributes in the park too.
They've also been added as a part of the revamp.
Yeah, actually, that was a good ass idea. You could still do that idea. I'll make it like, yo, just don't make him get attributes in My Career. Like, let the attributes thing still progress while you online too. Because there be some niggas that be league ready.
Okay, that's kind of cool. I like how they make the little realistic. So if you have a good game and like a key game, you can do like the end of the game jersey swaps and stuff like that. That's pretty cool.
Against their teams. You're going to want to earn these jerseys. Not only will you be able to wear them around the city, but you can also display them in your My Court. More than that in a few weeks.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of cold right there. You know what I'm saying? Because like imagine like if you get like an exclusive like jersey that you can't see. This is the thing what 2K needs to do too. Like if they do this, like make it to exclusively like where let's say you can still buy the jersey from the store, but not like so fast in the game. Like maybe they have it to where it's like 3 months later down the line, you can just buy the jersey and you gotta earn it in a My Career game. I feel like that's kind of a cool thing, maybe, because like you get like the exclusive jersey. Now, for example, like let's say you get like a home like Steph Curry jersey or whatever, like in the store, let them people still be able to buy it. But if it's like an alternate like 1982 Warriors jersey that they just wore an alternate that night and they did a jersey swap, I think y'all should make that exclusive. Like I feel like it makes it.
Because some of the NBA player jerseys, they're expensive in that store, man.
That's even facts too. That's even thing that Joe Noah just stated right there. That's even gonna save people because we all know, bro, 2K gonna wax the price. What the jerseys go for nowadays, like 35, 40,000 VC. God, I hope you know in like 2K16, that amount of VC was probably enough to make your My Player like at least like what the maximum start off you can make it or whatever.
And you get a
Close enough.
while you're running your
Bro,
badges.
jerseys used to be 5,
you know,
10
save a little
bands,
VC, I
bro.
guess. After a long and
Where
storied Hall of Fame
me?
career, you'll receive the coveted
5, 10
Naismith
bands
Hall of Fame
jerseys.
orange jacket for your My Player, which you can take to the city to flex your legendary career. Kind of like the GOAT match they had in
fuck all
2K24.
this shit up.
Sounds like maybe they're replacing that with the Hall of Fame jacket. Finally, we are excited to
True
announce that
money
season
hungry,
XP
nigga.
can now
Why
be
is
earned from
jerseys
NBA
20
career
bands?
games, so you can level up and earn rewards in the city and my team. Stay tuned for more information on NBA 2K25 seasons and season pass. If you guys are looking for more 2K25 news and revelations, you can check out my second channel.
Here we go, man. We got all the updated news so far for the NBA 2K's My Career Mode.
And that's everything? Yes, it is. Alright.